Hi, I'm Susie with EMS World, and with me today is...
I'm Bill Troup with the U.S. Fire Administration's National Fire Data Center, where I serve as a fire program specialist.
And Bill, I understand the USFA has been doing some projects that not only involve the fire service, but EMS and law enforcement. Can you explain some of the EMS projects you're working on?
Susie, yes I can. The U.S. Fire Administration, in partnership with DHS's Office of Health Affairs, has several ongoing EMS projects, including a few that have just recently been completed. Recently we finished the funding alternatives for EMS and fire services, which updates the previous USFA document on funding alternatives and provides a comprehensive kind of an A to Z of innovative and alternative funding sources. We also recently finished a project in partnership with the International Association of Fire Chiefs and their EMS section to develop a handbook for EMS medical directors, in which there is going to be a program on Sirius XM satellite radio channel 81 on Thursday, May 24th, running from 8 to 9 a.m., which is going to cover this manual and EMS medical direction. And ongoing efforts include a EMS responder safety study we're doing with the International Association of Fire Chiefs, which will update an approximately 10 to 15-year-old USFA document on EMS safety, as well as our 10-year-old Guide to Developing an Emergency Service Infection Control Program. Again, that will provide kind of a comprehensive program and document on health and safety for EMS responders. We're also working on a project for Ems Mass Care. You have a large-scale mass gathering event that comes to your city. What do you do? Well, USFA is working with the National EMS Management Association in a project supported by the DHS Office of Health Affairs to provide a template and a guidance and information on that subject. We're also doing a lot of work in the area of emergency vehicle safety, which benefits EMS. We're looking to develop basically a public safety emergency vehicle safety initiatives, which takes the 2004 USFA Emergency Vehicle Safety Initiative and develops it into a comprehensive study for all public safety, including EMS, fire, as well as law enforcement. This effort is supported by the U.S. Department of Justice's National Institute of Justice, again, to take what USFA did for the fire and EMS service and expand it into law enforcement. And we have many other programs aimed at emergency responder health and safety. Even though it may say fire on it, a lot of our projects really work for the EMS community. And again, we support the National EMS Week, which is this week.
Yeah, understand, the collaborative projects, reduces the, duplication and that type of thing, and the funding is, is helpful to get to these projects underway.
Certainly. We work in partnership with other federal agencies, both within and outside of the Department of Homeland Security. We work very closely with, as I mentioned, the DHS Office of Health Affairs, which has a great interest in emergency medical services. And I can tell you, for a lot of these projects, we just couldn't have done it without them. And the same for our efforts in emergency vehicle safety and roadway safety. The U.S. Department of Justice, as well as the U.S. Department of Transportation, has been very supportive of some of the studies we've done in both emergency vehicle safety as well as roadway operational safety, because it benefits not only the fire and EMS service, it benefits law enforcement as well as DOT emergency responders and highway workers.
I understand you're working with Responder Safety Institute on some of these projects?
That's correct. We're working with the Cumberland Valley Volunteer Firemen's Association Emergency Responder Safety Institute in supporting the ResponderSafety.com website. Again, that's a great resource for all emergency response communities, fire, police, EMS, DOT, for kind of a one-stop shopping on roadway operations safety. We recently finished a study looking at civilian driver behavior. How do the civilians react and behave as they drive past you standing on the roadway? That report just went out about a week ago. We're looking at an implementation guide for emergency vehicle visibility and conspicuity. And I said we have a long history of working with them. We developed a public service announcement on Slow Down and Move Over approximately a year or two ago with them, again in partnership with the U.S. Department of Justice.
And many states have move-over laws now.
Yes.
Okay, Bill, thanks for your time today. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Susie.